Hello everyone. Today we will talk about Starbucks' action for reducing consumption and production. This is our table of contents. We will fall into three parts to interpret. The first part, introduction. What is SDG 12? The main focus is responsible consumption and production. There are 11 targets in this project. Why did we choose the Starbucks action as our topic? There are three reasons to interpret. And the first reason is Starbucks is a globally recognized coffee chain with a vast customer base across multiple countries. And the second is Starbucks has set clear sustainability goals, including having waste and carbon emissions by 2030. And the third reason is Starbucks has launched initiatives like Borrow a Cup, encouraging the use of reusable cups through incentive borrowing and returns. I fall into two parts to introduce the harmful impact of disposable items, and there are two to interpret. First is environment, and the second is health. Environment fall into first microplastics pollute water sources and affect wildlife. And the second is disposable plastic items are difficult to degrade which may harm the sea animals. And the health and are fall into two parts. First is microplastics can get inside our bodies through air and food. And the second is chemicals in plastic cause problems with growth and reproduction. This is an example that disposable items hurted sea animals. Sea turtles were hurted by the straw which is discarded by humans in 2015.
Second part, a real case. The strategy value of Starbucks participating in SDGs 12 was divided into four parts. The first one is protecting resources and environmental sustainability. Starbucks emphasized sustainable consumption and production models and committed to save water resources and reduce carbon emissions. The second part is to reduce waste and promote a circular economy. In response to its waste reduction goals, Starbucks has implemented several initiatives to recycle and reduce single-use items, including encourage customers to bring their own cups, developing reusable or recyclable packaging materials, and recycling coffee grounds for compost. The third part is to promote responsible procurement and supply chain management. Starbucks established ethical sourcing standards such as CAFE practices to ensure that coffee and other ingredients come from plantations that conform to environmental and social responsibility requirements, and also support farmers in adopting sustainable farming techniques to reduce the impact of production on the ecosystem while protecting farmers' livelihoods. The last one is combining corporate social responsibility and sustainable goals. By implementing strategies related to SDGs 12 can not only reduce operational risk and cost, but also enhance its corporate image and customer loyalty, creating a positive cycle of sustainable development and business success.
Starbucks has made a strong commitment to protect the environment and become what they call a resource-positive company, meaning that they want to give more than they take from the planet. Starbucks aims to reach net zero emissions by 2050. That means they want to balance the amount of carbon they produce and remove from the atmosphere. To achieve this, Starbucks is using a precaution tool to implement measures. By 2030, Starbucks plans to cut its carbon, water, and waste footprint by half, reduce emissions by half, and store half of the chemical water used in coffee productions and operations. Starbucks also wants customers to be a part of the solution. They encourage people to bring reusable cups instead of using single-use ones. Sell food that will expire at midnight on the same day.
Final part, conclusions. Based on these strategies, Starbucks can strengthen its sustainability actions in several ways. By promoting the use of personal and reusable cups, the company can reduce dependence on disposable materials. At the same time, improving single-use packaging helps lower overall waste when reusable options are not available. In addition, developing greener stores and adopting circular packaging designs support long-term environmental goals at the operational level. Finally, programs like Borrow a Cup provide customers with convenient alternatives, making sustainable behavior easier and more accessible. Together, these actions show how Starbucks can move toward a more sustainable and responsible future.